So love is unconditional, right? That's why you don't have to seek for it or strive for it. So when you know that love is unconditional, then you know, like, where you have it inside within you, because you are love, right? You are fulfillment, peace. You're all that. You're bliss. You're all these emotions in one. Because when you know that bliss is everything, or that love is everything, then you know everything is done for you, right? Like, you don't have to go seek for relationships or friendships to find love, even though those are, symbols of love, right? There's nothing wrong with those things. It's perfectly fine to want those things. But the key to it is to first seek it within self, right? First seek ye the kingdom of heaven, and all things should be added unto you. Because when you seek it first, then you have it externally, right? It's going to reflect what you're doing inside, right? You're the mirror of space, right? The mirror of time, right? In your external reality, it's going to reflect that, what you're doing within yourself, right? You're gonna reap the harvest, right? You're gonna plant that seed, and then when the harvest shows, that's your external reality, right? That's your external reality taking form. But you have to plant the seed first, right? And you can plant a lovely seed, or you can plant a hateful seed, right? Because the law of duality, you have to have both. You have to have love and hate. But love is the sustaining power of the universe. Love sustains everything. It creates everything, right? When you see creation, it's all created from love, right? Whether it's a physical object, an invention, whatever it is, right? It's all created from love. Everything starts with love. Even we were created from love, humans, right? God became man so man can become God, right? He said, "Let there be light," and the light was, right? It's a willful command, right? From the will of mind. You command it into form, and it shall be, right? But you have to have love, though. You have to do it from love, a place of love, with that heartfelt intention. That's what true prayer is. Do it from love, and then that love, right? That emotion of love will just magnetize everything you ever wanted. I'm sorry, there's so much background going on right now. This is a busy morning, but yeah, the feeling of love will magnetize everything for you. So when you have that love, right, when you first seek ye the kingdom of heaven, the outside world, which first stems from spirit, will manifest itself to be aligned with what you're doing inside, with your most predominant emotion, your most predominant thoughts and feelings, right? That's how it works. So when you first seek love within yourself, then you know you have all things, because it's done for you, right? Everything's already done, right? Because creation is complete. Creation is complete where? In the mind. The mind contains the vastness of eternity, right? Because in your mind, you can conjure up anything in imagination, right? And you can conjure up anything in imagination through the infinite, the formless awareness that you are, right? That's what God is. That's what infinite intelligence is. That's what the universe is. It's just a formless intelligence, a formless awareness that you can mold anything that you want, anything that you see fit, into how you want to see it, into how you want it to be, right? In the physical, right? It first stems from the spiritual, and then it molds into a physical form. That's how everything's created. So if you want something in life, say you want a relationship, literally just conjure up that feeling, right? That feeling of love that you will feel if you had your loving partner, that you will feel with your loving partner, and feel it as real, right? Feel it as it is now, right? Feel it as they text you good morning, right? Every morning, or they text you good night every morning. I mean, every night. Feel it as they're, you're waiting till they get off to talk to them, or something like that, right? Anything that applies the fulfillment of it, right? That's how mind works. The mind will do all things. Well, your subconscious mind will do all the things. Really, it's really up to your conscious thinking mind, which is you yourself, to guide the subconscious mind to how you see fit, right? Be about ye's father's business. What are his labors? to be masters of the word, masters of your inner talking, to mold this world of ours with the kingdom of love. So when you mold this world with the kingdom of love, all things will reflect that. All things reflect that. And it's really that simple. That's literally, excuse me, that's literally the equation of life. The equation of life is the vibration. Your vibration equals your reality. That is the equation of life. That is the physics. That is quantum physics. That is physics, right? Your vibration equals your reality, because your vibration will make you interpret or perceive the outside reality in a certain way. Because remember, it's not the spoon that bends, it's only yourself. So when you bend yourself, right? When you bend yourself, that's when the spoon bends. That's when the spoon bends, or it appears to bend. Let's say that it appears to bend, right? Because remember, the spoon doesn't bend, right? When Neo bent the spoon, or he thought he was bending the spoon, the woman came and got him, said, "Are you ready to talk to the oracle?" He looked back, and then he looked back at the spoon, and he seen the spoon was still straight up. As the boy said, it's not the spoon that bends, it's on yourself. So it's not the reality that bends, it's on yourself, because you mold the reality, right? As crazy as it might seem, because you're taught that it's the physical that is reality, which you can see with your five senses of reality, but really it's your vibration. It's the opposite. And a lot of people this is why a lot of people struggle in life, because they don't know that their feelings, their thoughts and feelings really magnetize and mold their world. It magnetizes, attracts all things that happens to them. It attracts all things that occur within their life, right? Whether it's friends, relationships, money, circumstances, whatever it is, right? As a man think of, so shall he be, right? But love is the sustaining power of the universe, right? As James Allen said in Heavenly Life. That's what love is. So it does all things, it's in all things, and it's through all things, and it creates all things. Because that's what God is. God is just love. That feeling of love, that vibration of love, that energy. It's not a word, it's not a word for God. It's not a person, place, or thing. It's a energy, it's a feeling, it's a vibration, frequency. That's all that is. Just like heaven and hell, they're just frequencies, they're just vibrations, right? You can feel in heaven on earth right now, or you can feel like in hell on earth right now, however you want to interpret it. But remember, God became man so man can become God. So we are the God that they speak of, right, in the Bible. We are the Jesus Christ that they speak of in the Bible, right? He came into the world, and the world knew him not, right? They turned their back upon him. Who they turned their back on? Their own human consciousness, their own consciousness, right? Their own God essence within them, right? They look to the outside world for things to worship or things to put their faith in, but really it's within themselves the whole time. And that's the beauty of it all. That's the beauty of it all. And love is what that is, right? Love is what the whole world is striving for, right? Consciousness, infinite intelligence, subconscious mind, whatever you want to call it, right? That's what they want. They try to find it in all these external things, but it never works. But the whole time, you can just get the consciousness of what you want in life, and then behold, you have it. But that's all I really wanted to say for today. So, yeah, see you next video.